Hello friends, welcome to my channel, a channel for learning simple coding. If you find these videos to be helpful, please like and consider subscribing for more content. If you already subscribed, thanks for it. In this video, we are going to understand the concept of lateinit and lazy in Android application using Kotlin programming language. You see, I have just enabled view binding, and in this layout I have some hello world of text view, simple by default, and here in Gradle I just enable the view binding, and with the help of view binding I will explain the concept of lateinit. You see, here I have given a keyword lateinit. That means I'm creating a object here binding of a class activity main binding. So you see that Kotlin is a null safe language, doesn't allow to pass a null. If I remove it from here and I put here a null like this, so it is not allow. You see, not allow, because null safe language. So I can allow null by using this question mark. I can say that it would be initialized later. That means is that. But remember that in case of this view binding, this null is not working. You see, there is an error. Okay, so this kind of notation is work for simple kind of variable, but here this notation is not working in case of view binding. I am telling him that it would be initialized later, but is not acceptable in case of view binding. It is acceptable only if I declare here a lateinit, you see, and I remove this one, then automatically this error will remove. That means I am confirming that in my coding I will initialize it as a lateinit, and if I do not use this binding, I do not initialize it, it will generate error that you have not initialized. Okay. So it will give you the warning that you have not initialized the variable which you are confirming for initialized. So by using a lateinit, we are telling to the compiler that we will initialize it later in our coding, and if by mistaken we forget to initialize this, and it will generate an error that you have not initialized the variable. That's why it is useful whenever we want to create some object that we don't want to initialize while we are creating a object, but later in the coding we want to initialize, just like here I am not want to initialize here, so that's why I want to initialize in onCreate method. So here I have initialized this binding object and used it. So this problem solved. Second one is the lazy. So here I'm giving an example that if I create a one variable, you see message, and it would be of a string type, and I say I use it lazy by lazy, you see, so it generating a error here. I just tell you, I say here that this is lazy variable. Okay, but if I change it to well, you see the error is remove. So this lazy basically work for well keyword, for constant property that is not going to be changed. So this message is a constant, is not going to be changed. That's why you can use by lazy that we are initializing it message with this is lazy variable. But what is the difference between a normal and a lazy variable? Difference is that suppose I'm using here the binding dot message dot text, and here I am initializing the value. This is message without lazy variable. Okay, so I am not using this message here. That means this message is not used in my program. It is without usable right now. So if I run it, so I will have this message. You see, this is message without a lazy variable. So this message is coming here, but this message variable I have not used. That means this message variable is not initialized by using a lazy keyword means this message would not get a memory if I declare it as a lazy. It will get memory only when I will use it first time. So if in place of this, if I use it a message like this, that means I use this variable. So whenever I will run this next time like this, so this is lazy variable will come here and I'm using this message, that's why it will get a memory. But if I forget to use this variable, or I have a doubt that I will use the variable or not, so I can declare it as a lazy constant. We can use also where also in case of lazy, but we have to set some property, writable property and readable property. So it's a big task. In place of lazy, we prefer to use a lateinit if we want to do some modification. So in where variable, we can use lateinit, and for constant variable, we can use lazy. So you see this is lazy variable is coming here. That means it is slice. If you like this video, kindly consider to be subscribed. Thank you for watching this video.